the 12 foods that love your liver and the 5 foods your liver wants you to break up with. Welcome. Let me ask you a very important question. If your liver could talk, what would it say about your diet? Imagine waking up in the morning, opening the fridge, and your liver is standing there with the arms crossed. He looks at you and says, "My friend, we need to talk." You say, "What's wrong?" And your liver says, "You ate chips at midnight, drank 3 bottles of soda yesterday, had fried chicken for lunch, and now you are searching Google for a liver detox." Can be the situation to everyone who was not aware. Unfortunately, your liver doesn't actually talk. That's the reality. But if it could, I'm pretty sure it would have opinions. Your liver is one of the busiest organs in your body. It helps process nutrients, stores energy, makes important proteins, processes many medications that helps your body handle substances it doesn't need. And here's the scary part. Liver diseases can develop quietly. You may feel perfectly fine while changes are happening inside your body, in your liver. One increasingly common problem is metabolic dysfunction-associated steatotic liver disease, or MASLD. You may know it by its older name, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. But now it's being referred to as metabolic dysfunction-associated steatotic liver disease, or MASLD. So today we are going shopping. But we are not shopping for a detox tea that promises to clean your liver in 7 days. We are going shopping for real food. I'll give you 12 foods and drinks that may support liver health. And then we will discuss foods that your liver will probably like to reduce. And don't worry, your liver isn't expecting you to become a saint. Let's begin. Number 1, coffee. What is it with the coffee? First, on our liver-friendly menu. So for those who can tolerate coffee, those who take coffee, those who can enjoy coffee, coffee is number 1. Yes, that beautiful brown liquid that many people use to become human beings every morning, right? That makes you become human being every morning. That's what I'm talking about. So before coffee, don't talk to me. After coffee, good morning. How can I help you? But here is the interesting part. Coffee isn't just about waking you up in the morning. Research has found an association between regular coffee consumption and a lower risk of chronic liver disease and some complications. One large 2021 study involving nearly 500,000 people found that coffee consumption was associated with lower risk of chronic liver disease. So when it comes to the liver, coffee scores high. The study suggested that around 3 to 4 cups per day was associated with the greatest protective effects. Not mugs, not jars, I'm talking about cups. But please don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying doctor said I should drink 17 cups of coffee today, or those jars or those cups. The mugs. It's cup, you know the size. No? More isn't necessarily better. Caffeine can cause problems for some people, including insomnia, anxiety, palpitations, and stomach discomfort. And here is another trap. You order coffee, then add 3 tablespoons of sugar, then caramel syrup, then whipped cream. Now we have lost the intention already. What we wanted to have was coffee, and just coffee. But what have you added? 3 tablespoons of sugar, the caramel syrup, the whipped cream, the chocolate. At that point, your coffee has gone from good morning liver to goodbye liver. I hope now you get what messes the coffee you take. Coffee itself is very good. And now you know what messes the coffee you take. So if you enjoy coffee and it suits you, moderate coffee consumption can fit into a healthy lifestyle, but coffee isn't a cure for liver disease. Take note of that. Coffee isn't a cure for liver disease. Once there is liver disease, now you need to sort other ways of addressing it. Number 2 on my list is oatmeal. Oatmeal, in our setups, this may not be readily available, but your liver may actually appreciate a good bowl of oats. Why? Because oats are rich in fiber, including a type called beta-glucan. Beta-glucan has probiotic properties and may support the gut microbiome. And why are we talking about the gut when this video is about the liver? Because your gut and the liver are basically neighbors, very close neighbors. That is something that you need to internalize. So what happens in the gut can influence the liver. Some animal studies have suggested that beta-glucans may help reduce liver fat and inflammation. And that is what we are looking up to. But here is our medical reality check. Animal research is not the same as human clinical evidence. So we are not going to tell you, eat oatmeal and your fatty liver will disappear tomorrow. But just know that oatmeals will have some results when it comes to taking care of your liver. That is not medicine telling you that eat oatmeal and your fatty liver will disappear tomorrow. Instead, oatmeal is simply a nutritious food that can be part of healthy dietary pattern. And here is a tip. Choose whole oats or steel cut oats when possible. Some instant oatmeal products can contain lots of added sugar, and that's what everyone has access to. The whole oats, people don't have access to. If you have your oatmeal tastes like cake, you may have accidentally turned breakfast into dessert. That's what is the problem. Once again, I'm challenging you to choose your whole oats, and not those that you get from the shelves. Try oats with berries, nuts, or seeds instead, because now will not be running a risk of filling your liver with unnecessary material chemicals. Green tea. That is my number 3 food. So green tea, what is it about this green tea? Green tea contains compounds called catechins or catechins, which have antioxidant properties. And green tea has been talked about so many times. Some research has found an association between moderate green tea consumption and lower levels of ALT, alanine aspartate, and alanine transferase, and aspartate transferase, ALT and AST. Now, ALT and AST are enzymes we commonly measure when assessing liver injury. Think of them as part of the liver's dashboard. If they are elevated, your healthcare professional may want to investigate what's happening. But here is where things get interesting. Drinking green tea is not the same as swallowing concentrated green tea extract supplements. In rare cases, green tea extracts have been associated with the liver injury. So don't do that. So please don't think. If 1 cup is good, 30 capsules must be amazing. Your liver is going to look at you and say, who authorized this? So green tea extracts, not at all. So moderation matters. Another food I want to look at when it comes to liver health is garlic. And if you are keen about what I'm mentioning, we're just still talking about a balanced diet, or what we call as whole foods. So number 4 on the list is garlic. This message is just about whole food, less addition of processed material. So what about garlic? Garlic is basically the food that enters the room before you do. You eat garlic and everybody knows. But garlic isn't just about keeping vampires away. Research has investigated garlic's possible effects on liver health. A 2020 study involving people with MASLD found that metabolic associated steatotic liver disease found that garlic powder supplementation was associated with improvements in liver fat and some metabolic risk factors. Other research has suggested possible association between raw garlic consumption and lower liver cancer risk. But let's be medically responsible. Garlic is not a cancer cure. Eating garlic doesn't guarantee that you won't develop liver disease. What garlic can do is add flavor to healthy meals, and that's actually useful. Instead of covering vegetables with creamy, high-calorie sauces, you can use garlic, herbs, and spices to make healthy food taste fantastic. So garlic gets a thumbs up. Just maybe keep some chewing gum nearby after that, because you know the after effect, so that you reduce the discomfort. Berries, but not sugary gums. There are those gums that are not. So number 5 on the list is berries. So I'll pick on blueberries, raspberries, cranberries. Basically, the colorful members of the fruit family. Those are the berries. These fruits contain compounds called polyphenols. And polyphenols have antioxidant properties. And researchers have investigated the potential effects on liver health. Animal studies have suggested that berry polyphenols may reduce liver damage and inflammation. So, who knew that? But I'm telling you, that is what is good about berries. And there are so many researches about berries. But again, more human research is needed. This is just on animals. So don't wake up tomorrow and announce, I have discovered the cure for liver disease. It's blueberries. And these berries, I've talked about them before, even when I was talking about other cancers. So it's blueberries. It has never been found to be the cure. So no, don't tell people blueberries are cure for the liver cancer. What you're saying is, have a habit of eating blueberries, you'll keep your liver healthy. Instead, think of berries as part of a balanced diet. That's what I'm advocating for. And here is a simple snack idea. Plain yogurt plus berries plus a few nuts. Plain, I'm not saying sugary or sweetened yogurt. Okay? That's a much different nutritional package form. From, biscuits plus soda plus chocolate. I'll start eating healthy tomorrow. Don't eat this that I've just mentioned. Grapes, is our number 6 food for our liver health or for healthy nutritional diet. Grapes contain various plant compounds, particularly in their skins and seeds. Animal research has suggested that some grape compounds may help reduce liver inflammation and fat accumulation. But again, human evidence is still developing. And remember, whole grapes are different from grape-flavored drinks. You don't get the same nutritional package from a sugary drink. So if you want grapes, eat the grapes. Don't drink something that says grape flavor. That's where the difference is. I hope you're getting this message. These things are very totally different. Your liver can read the label too. If you doubt it, try and you'll see the difference. So grapefruit has all those properties. That's the next thing I'm talking about. So grapefruit. What is about grapefruit? Grapefruit is one that contains compounds called naringin and naringenin. Naringin and naringenin, those have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties and have been studied for their possible effects on liver health. But grapefruit comes with a very important warning. That is drug interactions. Grapefruit can interfere with the way certain medications are metabolized. That means it can potentially change how much medicine gets into your bloodstream. So if you are taking prescription medication, especially for chronic conditions, don't suddenly start drinking grapefruit juice every morning without checking with your doctor or pharmacist. Your pharmacist may say, yes, grapefruit is fine, or please stay away from grapefruit while taking this medicine. That is very important. That's why personalized medical advice matters. Much as we say that this information is meant to make your life better, also consult your doctor. Natural doesn't mean automatically compatible with every medication. So take note of that as well. I'll pick on the next one with prickly pear. Pears. What else about pears? Eat. And yes, pears is really, it's a fruit. Because the question has been always, is it really a fruit? Research has investigated prickly pear extracts for possible liver benefits. Some animal studies once again have shown promising effects, but scientists still need to understand exactly what compounds are responsible for optimal dose and whether the same effects occur in human beings. So I'm not telling you to run outside and start fighting cactus plants. If prickly pear is available where you live and you enjoy it, it can simply be part of your fruit intake. But don't confuse being studied for possible benefit with proven treatment. That's very important difference in medicine. For balanced diet, continue enjoying your prickly pears. Thank you for now. See you in the next video for the remaining 3 foods that are responsible for your good liver health. Until then, start practicing the first 8 foods and please subscribe for you to keep getting this nutritional advice from this channel. Thank you.